Today I'm going to talk about why people object to assisted living and what are my comebacks on overcoming those objections. And I've isolated four main things: loss of independence, costs, resistance to change, and then leaving friends and family. To me, those are the things I hear the most about going to assisted living. Now, assisted living is not a nursing home. It's not a board-in care. It's not a memory care. I mean, there are memory care facilities, but in this example today, I'm talking about assisted living, which means that you have no real cognitive impairment and you're making all decisions yourself, but you need a community that that does some extra things for you to kind of make life a little simpler and easier for you. So the first one is loss of independence, and I'm going to come right at that one and say, loss of independence, what are you talking about? This is somebody who's going to be making your meals. This is somebody who's going to do the housekeeping for you, make your bed, clean your linens, clean up after them, after yourself, you know. So if you can't clean up, if you do need any physical help, like assistance out of a chair or help going to the bathroom or changing briefs, they will provide that type of care for folks. So instead of doing all the maintenance and care and stuff that you're doing at your house, you know, for a price, you're going to be able to go to a community that gives you all these benefits, but then also allow you to kind of get rid of all the non-fun stuff to do and allow you to do the fun stuff like your hobbies or more socialization opportunities and things like that. Number two is cost. Most of them are pricing what I call a la carte, you know, just as needed. So sometimes the care that you're receiving can go up in one month and come down the next month. So if you went into a rehab situation where you fell and you broke your hip and you needed to go back to the assisted living community, you might want more care that month. But then as you start recovering from that injury, you're gonna not need as much care. So what do we say about costs? Well, the costs of staying home are also high. So if you're somebody who needs caregiving, you're going to either be paying for a caregiver to provide those services at home, and you're looking between $30, $40 an hour for a caregiver these days. You could be doing some home modifications and other changes at home. What are the risks of medical expenses from not doing some of these things? Going to assisted living could turn out to be a real benefit for you financially. The next one is really the fear of change. You know, most of us get set in our ways. We don't want to leave our house. We put a lot of effort into living in our house. We've got all this stuff in our house. And so, you know, we just start building. The biggest thing to do is to get them excited about going to the assisted living. And that's where I come in, is I can take you on tours, show you some different places, ask the right questions, and I'm going to be able to guide you, make sure that you have all the options that you need, but also that you can get kind of excited about it, right? Because that's a big part of it, is not really looking back to what your life was, but looking forward to see what your life could be in this next chapter. The final thing is just, oh, I wouldn't want to move away from my family. I wouldn't want to move away from my friends. This new chapter is all about finding new friends, people that, you know, you can really relate to, a community, a village, if you will, that you can hang out with and maybe play cards with. Maybe you're just talking about the old days. It's a perfect opportunity to meet folks if you do fall into that category. Sitting down at lunch, sitting down at dinner, and having a conversation with the same little group. This is part of socialization that's so key to success as we age. And we just went through all the COVID stuff, and we saw the effect when no socialization was happening. So this is one strategy to really kind of guarantee that you're going to get that side of socialization. The biggest thing about listening to objections is they're all legitimate, they're all real, and understandable. You know, we all are very similar in the way that we probably aren't choosing to go to assisted living right off the top of the bat, right? It's got to make sense to us. It's really got to fill a hole that we have somehow, somewhere. And so that could be a financial reason. It could be many reasons. But approaching it with empathy, approaching it with understanding is key. And so don't be afraid to just give me a call. I can set this up. My service is free. I will take you to the different assisted living or care home, memory care, whatever you're looking for. I can help guide you, and again, ask those right questions so you don't get ripped off and you understand the whole scoop. All right, we'll talk soon.